Welcome back to Hoochos. Today on Hoochos, I'm going to be releasing, this is the Multiflex channel. It is a hydroponic gutter that can be utilized in many different orientations and configurations to suit multiple purposes. In this video, I'll be setting up a rain gutter grow system configuration, and we'll be putting hooch buckets over the top of this system. So one of the major limitations to the multi-bucket system is the fact that it needs to be put over pipes that are too long to ship. Also pipes that are made of plastics that are less than ideal for such a situation, according to some people. So to solve multiple problems at once, we developed these. This is the Multiflex channel. It is multi-purpose and it is made of food grade polypropylene. Inside the box we have a roll of polypropylene plastic. Now you pull this out, we have a bag full of parts, some black tubing. This is going to be so that you can connect up multiple channels if you require, and our black polypropylene channel. Remove the tape and the channel will just roll out. In the box we have 2 blank ends, and they can be drilled out if you want to make them connectors, and 3 pass-through ends so that you have a little bit of flexibility with the way that this setup can be set up. It also comes with 6 blanking caps so that you can block the light into the nutrient if you require. And it also comes with 3 hose clamps so that you can clamp your hose between the sections if you have them daisy chained on a large surface. The parts you will need if you want to install a float valve. So this is a pass through for the float valve with a female BSP on one end and a male BSP on the other. This is going to allow you to connect not only float valves, but hoses if you require without the float valve as well. And this is going to be necessary if you want to add a float valve into this system, but it won't be necessary if you're using this system in an NFT configuration. The kit also comes with these. These are rivets, and this is going to allow us to fold our Multiflex channel and rivet it together so that it stays together. Of the Multiflex channel itself, you have the base channel that has these fold lines so that you can fold up the channel, and the top, which looks like this, which you'll recognize almost immediately as both an NFT and rain gutter grow system style top. And that is literally just going to clip over the top of our channel once we've riveted it into shape. So we fold up the sides and the corners. And the corners are going to fold in like so. And these corners will just rivet together. If you put your rivet down and then fold your channel over the top, and then just use your thumb to push the rivet into place, and it will just hold in place, snap into place like so. And that corner is riveted in place. And I'll go ahead and do that for all of the corners. Now, if your strength's not the greatest in your hands, just get something to lever them together, and then you can just push them together with a pair of vice grips or pliers, and that's just going to give you a little bit more leverage. It's not hard at all, but that's, you know, a grown middle-aged man saying that. So as you can see, we have a really nice flex channel that we can work with. And you can see where I'm going here. The lid, which is this piece here, is going to go and bend all these corners the same as we did the last. And as you can see, we've got our logo with the food grade PP stamped on it. Place that over the top, and it's going to hug over the top. And before you actually put this on, it's probably best to throw in your end caps. Which way you put them in doesn't really matter. If they're just the blanking ones, they can be put so that you don't have this protruding. And if you're using the float valve one, you would just put that up the other end. And As you can see, we have a self-contained float valve in a multi-flex channel. And if you want to access the float valve, you remove the plug that stops the light entering in there, undo the end, and even with all of the plants in the system, you can just peel back the channel like so and fiddle around with your float valve easy as. And the hooch buckets just fit over this system in their tallest orientation, and they just drop straight over the channel like so. And they fit exactly the depth of this channel. Now you will want to use the 70mm net cup, and this is going to give you the deepest level of wicking that you can possibly get. And that's going to allow you to get right down into that nutrient solution, no matter where the float's set. And this is where I'm going to set them up. To my right, behind all of the turmeric, there is a nutrient reservoir, which I just added silicon into, balanced the pH, and added nitrocal and diamond white so that it's a pH of about 5.5 to 6.5 and an EC of about 2.4. That is going to gravity feed down to our systems here. And to connect the hose up to our channels, we're just going to add in a 1/2 inch BSP quick connect like so, and I can just quick connect my systems to my reservoir. Just to make this one a bit neater, I'm just going to add like so. So we are all plumbed up to our reservoir, and we can now turn that on and wait for them to fill up. And while we wait, I'm going to expand out our hydroponic grade of cocoa. And this is like $10 for 60 to 70 liters, which will entirely fill a whole set of Hooch multi-buckets, which are about 3 to 3.5 liters each. The way that we rehydrate this, just break it up. This is washed but unbuffered. It's an extremely low EC coconut coir. Break it up as much as possible. We're going to take a watering can and we're just going to rehydrate it with our nutrient. And that is going to charge the CEC, or the cation exchange capacity, on the cocoa itself. So all of the nutrients, which are ionic, bond to the cation exchange points on our cocoa. This means that whatever nutrient you add is the nutrient that will become available to the plants as they grow. Even if it rains, even if it's outside, because of the chemistry involved, the hydroponic nutrient will hold on to the cocoa rather than wash through. So this is really good for outdoor systems. So we'll just add as much nutrient as you need to rehydrate. Doesn't matter if you add too much, it'll just drain away. And we'll just let this rehydrate as long as it needs to. And it's up to you whether you do this or not, but if you'd like, this is where you can add in perlite. So a 60-40 mix is what I always used to go for, because my cocoa was quite expensive. So I was trying to get it to sort of make the cocoa last a little bit longer, but because this is so cheap, I don't find that it's necessary to do that anymore. But you can if your cocoa isn't this cheap. Okay, so I've just turned on the float valves, and I'm just gonna fill up our system, make sure we don't have any leaks. So being just outside my kitchen, I want this to be a herb garden. So I literally have 10 different herbs here. Coriander, thyme, sage, basil, dill, curry plant, another basil, marjoram, and tarragon. Here I have 10 hooch buckets with our long net cups in them, and I'm just going to fill them up with cocoa. And we can plant our herbs directly into those. Just knock off as much dirt as you like and put them into our cocoa substrate and fill around them, like so. And I'll just quickly show you, as you can see, our net cup drops down and into our water at the base. So you can see there that we've got enough water to wick up into our hooch buckets. And if this spacing's a little bit close for your liking, you can always use the spacers to separate them, and you can have 3 per float valve, or however you like them arranged. And there it is, the multi-flex channel hydroponic system. This is just the beginning of a bunch of different uses that we'll have for this channel. The combination of a food safe channel that is also able to be posted at a really low price means that this system could have the potential to allow people in parts of the world that are currently unable to source materials to grow their own hydroponic produce at home inexpensively. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Hoochos. Happy hydroponicking, and I will see you next time on Hoochos. Closing the circle.